Giant Petrel, one of the most aggressive birds on Earth. Forget the cute and cuddly. Forget the chirping and the tweeting. In today's video, we're diving into the world of a bird that's anything but feathery sunshine. We're talking about the giant petrel, a winged warrior that rules the skies with an iron beak and a glare that could freeze a penguin in its tracks. We'll reveal its physical characteristics, witness its brutal hunting tactics, and learn why this feathered fiend deserves its title as one of the most aggressive birds on Earth. So without further ado, let's begin. History. The giant petrel, comprising species like the southern giant petrel, Macronectes giganticus, and the northern giant petrel, Macronectes holly, is a seabird predominantly inhabiting the vast expanses of the southern hemisphere. The southern giant petrel is characterized by its circumpolar distribution, thriving in the frigid waters surrounding Antarctica. On the other hand, the northern giant petrel, while sharing a similar penchant for subantarctic and Antarctic regions, demonstrates a broader range by venturing into temperate and subtropical waters. In both cases, the giant petrels exhibit a strong affinity for life at sea. Their preferred habitats are intricately linked to the open ocean, particularly areas with cold, nutrient-rich waters. In the stories told by the indigenous peoples of the southern hemisphere, the giant petrel takes center stage as a creature deeply intertwined with their cultures. Among the Maori people of New Zealand, these majestic birds are seen as special messengers connecting the earthly world with the supernatural realms. According to Maori folklore, giant petrels carry important messages from the gods as they soar across the vast seas, earning them a revered status as guardians of the oceans. Art and carvings showcasing giant petrels are a common sight in traditional Maori artwork as well. The detailed designs capture the bird's powerful presence. Similarly, in Aboriginal Australian cultures, these birds find a place in ancient cave paintings. Here, they symbolize the intricate webs of connections between all living beings and the natural cycles that shape their existence. In some cultural narratives, the giant petrel takes on the role of a trickster, displaying characteristics of cleverness and cunning. Their behavior, adapted to the challenges of the southern hemisphere's harsh environments, becomes a metaphor for adaptability and resourcefulness in the face of adversity. Physical characteristics. The giant petrel displays features that set it apart in the avian world. One of its most awe-inspiring attributes is its colossal wingspan, stretching wider than the length of a Volkswagen. With wings that can extend up to 3.3 meters, 11 feet, this incredible span plays a crucial role in the bird's flight abilities. In terms of weight, the southern giant petrel is slightly larger than the northern giant petrel, at 3 to 8 kilograms, 6.6 to 17.6 pounds. However, the bird's impressive wingspan is not the only aspect that is terrifying. Its appetite is equally frightening. The giant petrel earns its name not only due to its size, but also because of its voracious appetite. These birds are known to have a diverse diet, showcasing their adaptability to the harsh environments they inhabit. From feasting on penguins and seals to scavenging on carrion and even preying on the vulnerable chicks of albatrosses, the giant petrel proves to be a formidable predator of the southern hemisphere. Speaking of albatrosses, the giant petrel is often compared to the albatross. It's unique because among birds in the Procellariid family, it's the only one as big as the albatross. Now, what makes the giant petrel different from the albatross? Well, it's all about the bill, the bird's beak. The giant petrel's bill has something special. The two tube nostrils smoothly connect at the top of the bill. Another interesting detail about the bill of the giant petrel is its hooked shape. This plays a crucial role in tearing flesh and scavenging for food. This hooked beak is the giant petrel's secret weapon when it comes to feeding. In close-up shots, you can witness the beak in action, tearing into the tough flesh of prey or scavenging on carrion with impressive precision. Another intriguing adaptation in the life of the giant petrel is its salt gland. Because their diet includes seawater and marine animals, excess salt can be a challenge. But fear not, as these birds have a clever way of dealing with it. The salt gland helps them expel excess salt from their bodies. It's like a built-in desalination system. You can catch glimpses of this unique process in action as the giant petrel sneezes out salt spray. It's an effective method that ensures the giant petrel stays healthy despite their salty diet. The giant petrel's feet are equipped with webbing between the toes, aiding them in propelling through the water with agility. This adaptation is essential for a bird that spends a significant amount of time at sea, covering vast distances in search of food. The webbed structure allows for effective paddling and steering, making the giant petrel well-suited to life on the open ocean. Hunting tactics. Next, let's discuss the step-by-step hunting process that the giant petrel employs to catch its dinner. To commence their hunting activities, these seabirds take to the skies, utilizing their expansive wingspan to soar above the open ocean. This aerial reconnaissance serves as the initial step in their quest for sustenance. Once airborne, giant petrels showcase their ability to spot potential food sources on the water's surface. These birds are adept scavengers, often on the lookout for carrion. But if that's not available, they'll turn to hunting live animals too. The keen eyesight of giant petrels allows them to discern injured, weak, or unguarded individuals, chicks, or unhatched eggs within the colony. Upon spotting a penguin colony, the giant petrel employs its impressive wings and aerodynamic prowess to descend towards the target. Their large wingspan not only aids in efficient flight, but also enables them to execute precise maneuvers as they approach the food source. This controlled descent is crucial for navigating the unpredictable and sometimes tumultuous marine conditions. Once on the ground, the giant petrel carefully identifies the most vulnerable targets within the colony. Their powerful hooked beaks come into play during a swift and precise attack, enabling them to tear into the flesh of weakened individuals or break open eggs for consumption. This beak adaptation serves as a specialized tool for accessing nutrient-rich contents effectively. The scavenging process of a giant petrel is a demonstration of the bird's adaptability, allowing them to capitalize on opportunities within the competitive Antarctic ecosystem. The efficient feeding that follows underscores their role as opportunistic scavengers, making use of available resources in their dynamic and demanding environment. Aggressive behavior. The giant petrel's aggressive behavior can be seen in four main ways. Number 1. Aerial attacks. The giant petrel's aggressive nature is prominently displayed through its aerial assaults, which include relentless dive bombing and ramming tactics. In mid-flight, these seabirds demonstrate their mastery of the skies by executing sudden and forceful descents reminiscent of aerial predators. During these attacks, giant petrels may harass unsuspecting penguins or seals, engaging in confrontational flights where they showcase their aerial agility. Clips capturing these dynamic and assertive aerial maneuvers illustrate the intensity of their aggression, emphasizing the determination with which they assert dominance over the southern hemisphere skies. Number 2. Kleptoparasitism. One of the most intriguing aspects of the giant petrel's behavior is its kleptoparasitic tendencies. Through this cunning strategy, they skillfully steal food from other birds, even from larger species like albatrosses. In a slow-motion or freeze-frame sequence, the calculated precision with which giant petrels intercept their airborne victims is revealed. The scenes unfold as these opportunistic birds engage in mid-air acrobatics, deftly seizing the prey snatched from the clutches of their unsuspecting counterparts. This kleptoparasitic behavior showcases the giant petrel's bold and resourceful approach to securing meals in the highly competitive Southern Ocean environment. Number 3. Ruthless methods of killing. The aggression of the giant petrel extends beyond territorial disputes and scavenging interactions. It also involves confrontations with other seabirds, notably the albatross. These confrontations can take a severe turn, often resulting in the death of the albatross. Giant petrels may resort to aggressive physical attacks, using their formidable wings and powerful beaks to batter the albatrosses to death. Another alarming aspect of their aggression involves drowning albatrosses during disputes. In aggressive encounters, they may force albatrosses into the water, taking advantage of their own prowess in swimming and navigating the ocean. This tactic, while harsh, is a survival strategy employed by the giant petrel to eliminate rivals and secure valuable resources. Number 4. Seal master posture. The giant petrel's dominance over a carcass is a compelling behavior, marked by what scientists call the seal master posture. This unique stance is a powerful display of the bird's competitive nature and its determination to secure access to vital food resources, particularly carcasses. The seal master posture is a carefully orchestrated show of dominance, designed to intimidate rivals and establish the giant petrel's authority over the prized food source. In this commanding posture, the bird takes on a formidable stance, with both its head and its wings fully extended. The head is sharply pointed at the opponent, serving as a direct challenge, while the wings, spread wide and slightly back, accentuate the bird's imposing presence. This expansive display is not merely a physical assertion, but also a visual declaration of dominance over the carcass in question. Talk about bad manners. And that was our video about the giant petrel, one of the most aggressive birds on Earth. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay up to date on videos like this. See you next time.